Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Minnesota Twins are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, number 56. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Donovan Solano. The pitch. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Ground ball left side. Throw over to Prado. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 out, space is empty. Here's Royce Lewis. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Kansas City. And on the hill in this one, Joe Ryan. What do we have on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Here's Nick Prado. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit into right. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And now it's Matt Duffy. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. In the air, left field. Taylor drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
He's got it. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Here comes the runner. Correa with a relay throw, the tag, and he's out. But 1 run. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, leading off Byron Buxton. And that's through there for a strike. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And the 1-0. On the ground, and it goes just foul. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Polanco stands at first with one out. Fights it off. He'll see another. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Carlos Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. One left. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in, and there's one away. So up next, MJ Melendez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one pulled foul. Righty to the plate. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. Next to hit, Nate Eaton. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That's to third. On to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the third inning. And now for the Twins, Michael A. Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Taylor, a former Gold Glove winner, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the first baseman, Donovan Solano. In for a strike, 0-1. Solano in his 8th season, 35 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The 0-2. On the ground to third, Eaton. Over to first, and that is that. Welcome back. Digging in, Michael Massey. Massey measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Ground ball to the right side. Solano takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next to the Royals, the left fielder, Edward.
Now the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Singled and scored his first time. It's softly on the ground left side. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Two outs, base is empty. Nick Pratto, the next to hit. Single to right in his first trip. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler makes the catch, and that'll do it. Case. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. So now here's the DH, Royce Lewis. Swing and a miss. Going one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Sets him down looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike three.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Pratto makes the catch, inning over. Twins retired in short order. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the fourth, and now Matt Duffy.
The designated hitter, Matt Duffy.
The wide to kick the pitch. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Drew Waters stands in. He's 0 for 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because
now a high fly ball out to left center. And in one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
To third, and foul ball. The 0-1. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Witt stands at second with no outs. Line drive. Makes the grab, one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Nate Eaton.
And next up for the Royals, Nate Eaton. Grounded out his first time. Ripped to third and caught. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
On the ground, right side. Polanco fires over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and we go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, Jorge Polanco. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now batting Max Kepler. Tapped softly on the ground. Massey to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
He goes down looking. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Ryan won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher now, Jordan Balazovic. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Matt Duffy steps in for the Royals. That's to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and a run is in to score. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Drew Waters. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, it's 6-0. Pulls into second, that's an RBI double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 7-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 9-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now on the bump, Giovanni Moran. This is his first appearance of the season. And the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. And there's one down. And now Nate Eaton. Lined, and that's a base hit. Buxton returns it to the infield. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Now a screamer into the outfield, and he'll play it on a bounce.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just lumped.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Buxton fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Taylor makes the grab. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now here is Matt Duffy. On a line out towards center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. We're through 5. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Twins being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Massey on the run, throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. Ground ball up the middle. Witt. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Donovan Solano. And a base hit into right center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Drew Waters. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Salvador Perez will hit next. Bounced out to short. Correa gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And in scoring position with 2 away. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. On the ground at first, Solano takes it himself, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1, but they still. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Royce Lewis. In there at the knees, strike 1. And that one pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
2 straight.
The punch out there. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
On the ground right side. Throws to first, and Polanco is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail in this one 11. Dylan Floro comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Now he breaks his bat. Floro puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end. Welcome back. Max Kepler at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself. Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And that one is gone. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. His first homer of the year. It's 11-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez. And now the lefty Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And next for Minnesota, Donovan Solano. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Last half of the 8th coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Kansas City, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is Nick Pratto. And he deals. That one hit to right. Kepler gliding to his left. What a play in right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So here's the Royals DH, Matt Duffy. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Drew Waters. Hard ground ball, base knock. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's going to be Salvador Perez. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, his first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-1.
Went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Bobby Witt Jr. Bounce to the left side, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The right fielder.
Runner at first with 2 away. MJ Melendez now at the plate. Ripped into right field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Emilio Pagan in the air, center field. Buxton makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. Last chance coming up for the Twins. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Number 56 is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher on now, Nick Martinez. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it's fouled away. Martinez goes 6'1", 32 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. The 0-2 stays alive. Out towards right center field. Melendez drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just one strike away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Down to their final strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After a couple of times through the order, these guys really figured it out with the bats. A huge fifth inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job to pick up the W today.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.